Welcome to your favorite local Southwest low budget podcast, the Me Cancelen Podcast. And today we're back with a new guest. We unlocked a new person. Today we have Adamari. Yay! So for today's podcast, we're just gonna talk about basically whatever comes to mind, how we met. Who is Adamari? What does she do? For los que son de Southwest, I'm pretty sure you guys know her. She's been to parties, she's been to grupo. So right. Para los que no son de fiesta y son católicos, también they be seeing her around. So basically, what do you do for work?
Oh, okay. I don't know. No, I do know. I mean that I just get kids in trouble. That's the easiest way I can
Disciplinary.
Yes.
Para que se porten bien.
Yeah, basically. And
what were you doing before that?
Nothing.
Oh, you were unemployed? Hey, that's what's up. That's me. That's how I be before I started cutting. Oh, actually no. But I'll have my unemployment
era.
Yeah. I'll be working a job, I disappear, I'll be unemployed for a couple months or weeks or whatever, and then I'll go back to another job. Hey.
Yeah, I feel like I never really be saying, oh, I was unemployed, but I was, and it was really hard because I'm still living with my parents and everything. But the reason I was unemployed because I was depressed.
Yeah.
And everything. So yeah, that's a little hard.
No, yeah, I imagine going to work every single day. It's just doing a daily thing where it's la misma cosa todos los días. Si te enfada, you just. It's not it.
Yeah, no, it is very stressful. And then for me, I feel a mí siempre me dicen que yo soy bien enferma, but not in the sense of I get sick of I'm always having a cough or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in the sense of more internally, so when
mentally or
okay, look, let me tell you. It's gonna be a long list.
Okay. Let me get ready.
So basically, when I was about 9 years old, maybe 10, I was diagnosed with a major depressive disorder, and going more into therapy, you figure out más o menos when you started to develop it, and they said I started to develop it around the age of 7 and 6 years old, and then
is there something that triggers that para que empiece, or is it just something that you just
trauma?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trauma.
I'm oh damn.
It's traumatic events that happen, and so then after that, I was diagnosed with a blood disorder called von Willebrand disease, and essentially what that is your blood doesn't clot right, so it doesn't clot too much. So when you bleed, you continuously bleed.
Oh, it's
yeah. A nosebleed, I think normally would last 30 minutes.
Yeah, or if you just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it would have lasted 2 hours.
Yours is the consistent bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I would bruise easily, and I would have to go get medicine if any work was to be done on me, even to tapar a muela or anything like that, they would have to give me medicine first in order to do the procedure and everything. And then I was diagnosed with. So I was diagnosed with the blood disorder in when I was I want to say a freshman, my sophomore year, maybe my junior year summer. Before that, I was diagnosed. So I was having problems in the sense que me estaba durmiendo everywhere. Like my mom was like, te estás durmiendo too much.
Hey, but is it like, what's it called? Sleep nom? Or no?
Sleep apnea.
Where you just randomly fall asleep, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was just going to sleep everywhere, like, and were like kind of like, what the heck? We had went to Florida and we were taking like literally 5-minute drives porque todo estaba cerca. So it was just literally 5-minute drives. Within those 5 minutes, I would be dead asleep in the back, and my parents would be like,
that fast?
yeah, they would be like, wake up, like, how did you go to sleep? And I'd be like, I'm just tired.
I heard about that sleep thing because like 2 days ago I was watching Victorious, and there's an episode where they're like acting out this play, and like one of the characters has that sleep apnea. That's how I knew what you were talking about. I was like, oh, I seen that in the show.
Yeah. And so then basically like we go to the doctor and we go to the ENT, which is the ear, nose, throat doctor, and like they check my ears. Side note, that's also where they fucked up my hearing.
Really?
Yes, because so they check your ears, right? And like just to make sure, because your ears, your nose and your throat,
it's all connected.
All connected, yeah. So tienen que revisar que no, eso no está dañado para que, they see what's the problem. So they go into my ear and they're like, oh, you have like wax, like we gotta remove it. And I don't know if the lady that was like doing it was new or something, but I'm assuming so.
She went too far deep, or
like, so I was like this, holding on for dear life with my mom's hand, because it just feels weird. Like,
are they putting something in there?
Yes, like it's a metal stick
with a little light and a camera.
No.
Oh, I seen a video on it too. Donde le meten una cámara a la oreja.
No, it's like a palo, and like at the end of it, it's like a little loop, but it's all metal, and like it's cold. So like imagínate.
Yeah.
Just going in, and you have to stay still because if you move, like it could damage.
Can hit something. Yeah.
So I was like like holding on for dear life. Like she managed to take some of it out, and then like on the last one, like when she took it out, like she scraped the inside.
Oh shit.
And then I started bleeding, and I was crying, and I was.
Were you bleeding there when it happened?
Yeah. And like I was traumatized and everything, and then so after that, like we went home, then we did another cita. We asked for a different nurse, and so then after that they like removed the wax, but they did it like with someone that knew. Like it literally did not hurt nothing.
The difference, yeah.
Yes, the difference. Like yo no lo sentí ni nada when she went in.
Yeah.
So like I know the bitch that did it.
But she must have been fired on the spot.
On the spot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so then after that they were like, okay, like it's not your ears. And then they were like, well, your tonsils are too, like they're a little big. Like, do you get sick? Do you get cold sores? Do you get this? And I'm like, no, like I don't get sick. Like I rarely get sick.
Yeah, me too.
So like I was like, no. And they were like, okay, well, like it might be your tonsils and this and that, right? And so then they were like, well, we don't know, you gotta have a sleep study. And so then they do this sleep study, and basically like they lay you on the bed and they put cables from head to toe, and then you sleep, and they monitor
like your heart rate, how your body reacts. Oh damn.
And so basically
they put you to sleep, like te dan algo para que they're just like go to sleep.
Yeah. Imagine.
Bro.
Dude, when I was there I was like, Mom, how am I supposed to go to sleep? Like todos los cables and everything. And like it's like obviously te ponen stuff so it can stick on, but like it sticks on really good. Imagine los pelitos.
I've had things that they me ponen en pa quitarme. It's like duct tape. It's like
Yes.
y te saca todo el pelo. I'm like, damn.
And like yo tengo mucho like thick hair, so like I was scared to move. I was
Right,
like,
no, that shit was gonna hurt.
Yeah, so one way or another I managed to go to sleep, whatever, right? Like we get the results and essentially they tell us that I have central sleep apnea, so basically like it's from my brain. And like they saw that like within an hour I stopped breathing 15 times.
While you were asleep?
Yeah, while I go to sleep within an hour I stop breathing 15 times.
Would your body react? No?
Well, that so like basically like when I stop breathing, my brain like stops and like for some reason it doesn't receive the signal like oh breathe. So it's like it shuts down my body for like that second and then I start breathing again. But like, and it's dangerous because you can die.
Yeah.
Cause like you stop breathing.
Right.
and so then so yeah, like they told us that and they were like good thing is that like most of the cases that that people have like sleep apnea is caused by their tonsils. So like
that's crazy.
Yeah, so they were like, oh, like we can remove them and like after we're gonna have to do more studies and like see if it's like it was your tonsils or if it wasn't, you know.
Bruh.
Like it's like a 50-50
yeah, they're like pa ver.
Yeah, because like they can't know and like your tonsils it's like it's necessary but not necessary.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that take them out. I haven't taken mine out, but they don't affect me. No me duelen ni nada.
Yeah,
so
like some people have them small and some people have them big.
Yeah.
And so, and like I said, like they told me I had them big, but like a mí nunca me hizo efecto. And my cousin, she had big tonsils too, and she just got them removed too. And yeah, she would always get sick. And yeah, ella sí le hacía efecto, but a mí no. So like, you know, it's just everyone different.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, we're gonna remove your tonsils, and I don't know. But since I had the blood disorder, they were like, yeah, so because you have the blood disorder, you have to take. So they started me on this like specific medication 2 weeks before, and then they changed the medication the week before. Like that was just the process I had to do.
To get your body ready and everything.
Yeah. And then they were like, and when you get there, they're gonna put humane pee in your IV, and I was like, huh? And it's medicine, pero like los nombres. So they tell us like, yeah, like this surgery, like it can have complications just due to the fact because I have the blood disorder and sleep apnea. Like having that, a veces la anestesia no te agarra bien, no te agarra like too much, you know. Like you could literally go to sleep and like. It was the day of the surgery and low-key I was freaking out. I was like, and they told me like you're not gonna be able to talk for 2 weeks. Imagínate. You're
gonna write everything down or text it?
Dude, and at the time I used to love to talk, remember? Like I was like 16, maybe 15, about to be 16.
Hey.
So I used to talk all the time, like with everyone and anyone. And so
like,
I was
shit.
like, yeah, I was like, fuck, like, damn, I can't talk for 2 weeks, a ver cómo.
Right.
So surgery comes and like they put me in the bed, they start like putting the medicine through the IV and everything. And bro, the pills that they got me to take like 2 weeks before, they were like this big.
Damn.
They were so big and it tasted horrible.
Hey.
The only way I could have got it done was like water it down a little bit, enough for me to. Yeah, imagínate.
Dude, I've never been to the hospital for anything like that, and I always say that, and I'm always like, I hope I don't fucking jinx it. Pero, dude, a mí me da miedo todo eso. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
Like even una vacuna, I'd be like,
oh no.
I hate shots. Like maybe I would want a tattoo somewhere, like on my arm or something. But just knowing the pain, they gotta put me to sleep or something for the tattoo. Even if it's a small thing, I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't think the pain is that bad. Like okay, so they say that like te duele más donde it's less skin, like to your bone.
Like it's
like your ribs, your like right here. And my first tattoo I got done like right here on my rib.
¿Y te
it's a cross. No. And I was like, what? Yo pensé que me iba a doler más.
You were like, I think it's depending on the person too.
Yeah.
The person who does it and the person that's getting the tattoo.
Yeah, that's and I was like, and then I got, this was my first one, and then this was my second one. This one literally was nothing.
Well, what does that mean?
It's I got a matching tattoo with my bestie, Zulema. It's the day we met. It is 8.
You're like, it's there.
8/27/2016.
Oh damn. Ya son 8 años? Yeah.
And then we got this done on her birthday, and then I got this one done, and then
what is that? A heart with like veins?
Yeah. And basically, fun story, I told my mom, like, I told my friends, like, oh, I'm gonna go run an errand, I'll be back. Alright. And I went, I got it done, and then I think like when it was fully healed, I like showed them.
You showed it to
them? Oh yeah.
Do they get mad? Do they se enojan when you get tattoos?
At first, yes, but like I'm super grateful. My parents are they are opening up more their minds, because at first, yes, like my mom would threaten me like, I'm
kick
gonna
you out and stuff,
no, she would be like, you know,
Te lo voy a borrar with an eraser.
No, con el you know that like metal thing that's like el
for like
the pots.
Yeah,
that. She was like, I'm gonna like scrub it out.
That's crazy.
And so then I went to go get this one done.
Your first one?
And I would hide it, and then she saw it because I got drunk one night, and she took care of me. So
she was like,
yeah. So she figured, and then like she was like, whatever. It was a cross. It's small. No one can see it. It's fine. And then I got this one done, and every time I would get one done, I would get a lecture. And so then like one time, I think it was before I got this one, I had told, like, me and my mom had like a talk, and I basically had told her like, because she told me like she doesn't understand how I can like go against her. No, like go against like what they've taught us, right? And then I was like basically like it was hard. It's not easy because you grow up, right? You grow up with the mindset of what your parents are teaching you, porque that's all you're learning, and like the people around you, right? And then, but once you're grown up, now you have other stuff to influence you, and also you have your own mind, your own thoughts. So you start forming another like let's say ball of like thoughts and beliefs.
You basically have your own mindset and opinions, and
so, but you're still the same person. These two balls are still in the same person, and now this person has to decide how to combine these two, because again, most of these are going. How to please your parents
at the same time, because aunque tengas your own
and so like how do you, because most of these are going against what you believe. So like
it's because times change, so, and it's not what our parents don't understand. Okay, like like just because we don't have the same mindset or we don't have the same opinion as them, they think that it's against them, and it's not. It's just our own opinion. It's because as you get older, you know, like you're not with them 24/7, so they're not controlling, but you're not.
Their influence isn't as
they're not
powerful.
influencing you to think a certain way about things, you know.
No, yeah, and like, so I had told her that, like, basically, like, it was hard, and for a long time I would, like, I guess you could say I would punish myself in the sense, like I would say I'm a bad daughter because, like, I would do stuff behind their back, and it wasn't one time, it wasn't three times, it was
pero no son like cosas malas, like sins or anything.
Right.
Or moving on.
Yeah, like, I would, like, you know, punish myself for, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I told her, but at the end of the day, I came to a conclusion where, like, I'm gonna make this life I'm having, it's mine, my own, and I have to, at some point I'm gonna be alone, and at some point I'm gonna be with someone, you know, and I have to learn how to, like, just be one ball.
Yeah.
You know, one belief.
You can't be pleasing everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the world, it's not about pleasing everyone. It's more about pleasing yourself. Like, how do you expect to make everyone happy if you're not happy?
Yeah, at a certain age, you just have to become your own person, honestly.
Yeah.
Aunque tus papás no quieran, you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go against them or anything, but it's just the fact that, like, they're still, like, they have that old mentality.
Yeah, and so, like, she understood it, and then, like I said, I'm really grateful that my parents are, like, opening up their mind more
open-minded.
Because there was a time where they wouldn't even, like, give me a time of day to listen to my argument. You know? So, and eventually, like, my mom, like, you know, started doing more of, like, self-healing, and like, she got a tattoo.
Oh, okay.
She got a tattoo.
She was like, you know, it's not that bad.
You know, and I told her, and, like, I feel like also it's because I told her, like, because a lot of times, like, I don't know about you, but my mom, she tells me a lot of stories, like,
about, like life lesson stories?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mom, ay Dios.
Like, life lesson stories, right? And a lot of the times I would, like, hear that she would be like, oh, but I did it all for you guys, or, like, you know, I wouldn't change a thing because I did it all for you guys, I did it all for my parents, I did it all for them, right? And then one day, like, we were arguing, and I don't even know what the argument was, but we were arguing, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing you always talk about, I did it for this person, I did it for that person, I did it for this, I did it for that. When are you ever gonna do something for yourself? And she stayed quiet.
Oh, I bet that she hit her. She was probably like, damn. No, yeah, because
I was like, I'm sorry that this hurts you, but it hurts me to see that you're not doing anything for yourself. I'm glad that we're happy with what you have done, but it's time for you to do something for yourself. Like, at one point we're all gonna leave the house, you know, and then what?
Right.
You're not gonna have anyone to please.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and so then I, you know, like, she started healing more, and then my dad, he's still, like, not for tattoos, you know, but my dad is more like, I believe what I believe, and you believe what you believe, and that's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's like,
you know, that's fine, but just don't try to convince me, don't try to, you know, because he's very firm in, like, what he believes, you know. But yeah, like now, me and my parents are taking therapy, and like, it's helped us a lot. I feel like also because it's not easy living with me.
You're like, I'm the problem?
I'm the problem? The sense of, like,
you bump heads a lot with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do, because, like I said, there was a time where they would not, like, even give me the time of day to hear me out. So, like, it's, and then also my upbringing, like my growing up, it was really hard because a lot of times I felt lonely, and like even now I feel lonely. Like I still have my parents, I still have my siblings, and I'm super grateful because we're close, like we're really close, like like
oh, that's good.
like we get along pretty well, and like there was times where we wouldn't even speak to each other, you know. So like I'm really grateful for my family, but it's still hard because, you know,
somehow you still feel like lonely at times, you know, when you're with, because I'd be going through that. Aunque yo no tengo like tantos siblings, and I have like one brother, and I barely see him here and there, pero yeah, like there's times where like I'd be like, damn, no tengo a nadie.
But it's not more of like no tengo a nadie for me, it's more of like I feel lonely in that moment of like, or maybe it's just the longing of someone. Like, it's like, damn, I wish I had someone here, someone else besides my family.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because sometimes you feel like they're not gonna understand. Like,
yeah.
You're like, no sé.
But you know what I realized? So that happens, right? Me and him are at the party. Yeah, he cheats, whatever. We didn't do anything but like make out, which doesn't justify anything, but like, you know. But anyways, so long story short, she ends up finding out, right? And like she starts talking shit about me, and like one thing, like I don't care because girl, like I would talk shit about me too, like like, you know, like I don't care because I know I was in the wrong. I know what I did like definitely hurt you, and if I was in your position, I'd probably do something worse, but hey, cada quien, you know.
I'd be mad too.
So yeah, so I wasn't bothered, like al contrario, you know. What did bother me though was that, like, so obviously, like, I still post on my Instagram and everything, and it was one time que yo posté like tell me my red flags or something like that. She had her little friends slide up talking about some, like I'm not gonna lie, they got me for real.
They was eating you up.
They was eating me up. But like basically, like they were just commenting like,
like a bunch of shit about what happened.
What happened, and so like, mind you, when I would see her, she'd be like, oh my God, hey Adamari,
that's
like,
crazy.
How are you? Yes, and she was still dating him. So like. Right.
También, why would she still be with him though?
Right, but cada quien. If you want to be with him, you can be with him, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, why are you over here talking shit, having your little minions pull up on my Instagram?
Did she follow you? Did she have you on?
Yes, she had me on everything, and so I like, why do you got all these bitches pulling up on my Instagram talking mad shit, but you got nothing to say to me in my face, like.
That's crazy.
That's what got me mad. So then, she would act all like nice and shit to me, to my face, like saludarme and everything, and like that's what got me mad. Like, girl, like, who are you trying to fucking play dumb? Because I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna see you the same.
Yeah.
And I'm not even friends with your man anymore. I don't want to associate myself with you respectfully. Like, I know I fucked up and you should be the one mad at me, but girl, I don't know what to tell you. I can't control your feelings.
That's just crazy that she would act like all friendly and shit.
Yeah, and so then we were at a party, and she was arguing with this girl that I had went with, right? And so, like, hace cuenta que the girl I was with estaba aquí enfrente de mí, and the girl that was acting fake, like, was behind me. They were going at it, and then the girl I was with, I scream over them, and I tell her like, like basically like go. I was like, go inside. It doesn't matter what you say. She's not gonna understand shit. She's gonna like, she's irrelevant. She talks shit about everyone and acts like she likes them in their face, and she won't ever fucking talk about the truth. And then she grabs my hand and she's like, Adamari, what's wrong? I'm not mad at you. And I'm like, bitch, but I am. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And I turn her, and like, her best friend and me are cousins. So my cousin was like, oh, like, she was like, I don't understand why she's mad at me. I should be the one mad at her, and this and that. And I had told my cousin, I was like, okay, well, like, when you get older, she's 3 years younger than me.
Oh, hey.
But I was like, you're gonna understand, like, you're gonna understand why it makes me mad. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm truly sorry for what happened. Yes, I agree, it should have never happened, and yes, I do regret it happening, but it happened and I can't change it. Right. And you talking shit about me, I don't care. You could do that, go ahead, I understand your anger, but don't be having people attack me on my social media or on anything, just because you can't confront me yourself. For what? And
then going to greet you como si nada. Yes. Crazy. Like, you guys are besties. That's crazy.
Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't like me, stand to it. Like,
yeah, stand your ground.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Something similar happened to me. Hey. Just I was working, like, selling Xfinity.
Oh, the cable thing? Oh, okay.
You know how, like, there's those representatives that stand at Walmart? Yeah, that's what I was.
Really?
Yeah, so
it's a crazy job.
So, like, where I worked, like, it almost a whole bunch of representatives, right? And okay, so everyone, like, would go, like, era 2 personas per location. So cada quien tenía su, like, I guess you could say, partner. Y a mí me tocó this one guy, we're gonna call him Bob, okay? A mí me tocó Bob.
Bob.
And Bob tenía dinero.
Oh, hello.
Bob tenía dinero.
Hey.
Anyways, so, like, nos empezamos a hablar, whatever, like, and during this time, like, we have a lot of, like, time alone, porque okay, so la oficina estaba en Troy, y si nos mandaban hasta, like, Rochester Hills, we had to go, or, like, sometimes they would send us all the way to Grand Rapids. Damn. Like, or
to
yeah,
sell,
like,
Xfinity?
Yeah, like, it just depends. Like, so the ride there and the ride back, that's already time you gotta spend with that person. And then
you guys would go in one car?
Yeah.
Or what? Oh, okay.
And then lunch, and then all of that, you know. So we start talking, whatever, right? Y él me empieza a decir que tiene novia, but, like, que no quiere estar con ella, y that she's Indian, and that, like, the reason why he doesn't want to be with her is because she gave him an ultimatum. Yeah, eso.
Yeah, ultimatum.
Algo
así. Yeah.
And so then basically saying que, like, if by the end of the year no le pide la mano, pues que se van a dejar, and this and that, right? And
but how long have they been together?
He said that they were only there together for, like, a couple of months. So so that he didn't want to be with her, and I was like, oh, okay, like, okay, Bob, ¿por qué me dices esto?
He's like, so get ready, Adamari, I'm coming for you.
And so then, like, yeah, like, shortly after, I want to say, like, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, me dijo, like, oh yeah, like, me and her, like, I finally broke up with her, and this and that. And then me and him started talking, and then, but, like, again, like, we were co-workers, and we would go, like, nos mandaban juntos, so si se enteraban, nadie, like, you know, so we weren't like, oh, we're talking, oh, we're, you know, it was more of, like, low-key, but we knew. And Dude, oh my god, una vez me llevó a comer a un Greek restaurant y me dijo, bro, because I didn't know what to order. And I had asked him, pero he had already ordered what he recommended me. So why would I order that?
Right.
Like, be for real. So I'm like, what is something else like do you think I'll like, nah? Like, he's like, well, this and that. And I was like, oh my god, no me estás ayudando por nada. Pero you know what? I'm gonna just order the cheeseburger. At a Greek restaurant, I ordered a cheeseburger. Dude, he was like, you better eat that cheeseburger. Who comes to a Greek restaurant and orders a cheese? I look at him like,
damn, you should help me then.
sir, I don't give a fuck. I'll order any.
Dude, when I order things, they need to have little pictures so I know what I'm ordering. Because I don't know what, you know.
Yeah, especially if it's like a new restaurant or
I need
a
pictures.
restaurant que like is the ethnicity is different.
Yeah, so you don't know what everything is. What I do is I always search up the food online so I know what it looks like and what it is.
Heck, you know, I was like, ¿qué voy a agarrar? Nada. And we were downtown.
Oh.
We were in downtown, so I was like, can we just go to the pizzeria?
Right.
I had went to Grand Rapids for a business trip. In that business trip, I became really close to one of my other coworkers. Y yo le empiezo a contar, like, okay, like low key, no le digas a nadie, pero pues yo y Bob estamos.
Yeah. Like seeing each other.
Seeing each other. And then, bruh, que me va diciendo que tiene novia, porque yo le dije like todo lo que me contó y me dice, agárrate en tu puto asiento porque tiene novia. Su novia no es Indian. Su novia is actually, it tells her name and like is like, that's my coworker. That's one of my other coworkers.
So she's among you guys.
Yeah, so then I was like,
yes.
And you know what? Like, it made perfect sense because la manera que trabajamos también, like, tenían como incentives. And cada vez que vendías, like, X amount of Wi-Fi, like, te daban, oh, wait, yay, you know?
Yeah.
So, yo me acuerdo que una vez había como una competencia donde like it was me and her against each other, who would come back with the most sold stuff, right? Y siempre me daban una cara así como like de no te quiero, like una cara bien fea, and I would never know why. I literally would never know why, and I just let it slide, whatever, right? And then finally, like, yeah, cuando me dijo my other coworker that was his girlfriend, I was like, and I told him, I was like, oh, because he had invited me over his house and I still went.
That's crazy.
Sorry guys, I folded. I still went, and the only reason why I went though was because I wanted to like confront him, because like, what the fuck, like, I'm sorry, but what? This whole time, you mean to tell me this whole time you've been lying to me about being single?
Right.
You've been lying to me about who's your actual girlfriend, and to make matters worse, like what's it called? He would flaunt that he was cheating on her with me, but like yo no sabía, because we would go to like group outings with the work, and like it was little stuff, and like yo no like I wasn't catching on, because like he would have like a vape, and then he'd be like, here, hit it, like in front of her. I wouldn't think anything of it. Like,
yet they were still together. That's crazy.
Yeah, and till this day they're still together.
That's crazy.
Yup.
The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah, the heart wants what it wants.
That's crazy.
I don't talk to him anymore. I do have him on some of my social media, but again, I know I would never see Bob again.
That's crazy, dude. I don't know, like, well, people usually stick around when, even though, you know, like, aunque someone's cheating on them, they'll stick around. Pero that's crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
Would you
stick around if someone's cheating on me? No. I'm over here hesitating.
I feel like you say that, but I don't think you really know until you're.
Yeah, when you're actually in the situation, it's completely different because feelings are involved and like all this other shit is involved, and it's kind of like. Yeah. Because right now anyone could say like, oh fuck no, like why the fuck would you stick around? But you know, sometimes if it's like your first love or just someone that you're really attached to, or just someone that you don't want to let go on purpose. It's harder than it looks, yeah.
No facts.
That's what it's like.
I would say I used to be attached to this one person I was talking to. But what's it called? That was like really no bueno.
Toxic.
Toxic, yeah. Like we were never like officially together. Which already red flag number one. My casi algo. But like this little situation happened, like was going on for like maybe 3 years. And it was, I mean, at the time I liked it, but it was
like, what the fuck?
But it was very, very chaotic. I wouldn't take him back. Definitely wouldn't take him back. But maybe I would like fold in the sense of like we could have a little fun, but just that, you know.
Yeah. Just don't let him know because then he'll come back and he's just gonna mess with you.
No. Oh no, yeah. Oh dude, I was gonna tell you. Okay, so look, there was this one time where it was me and him, and like we were pretty late, and he had thought that like I was recording.
Oh, you guys being together?
Yeah, and I wasn't, and so like I was against the wall, and this is so funny, but it's so embarrassing because like you said, like ahorita I'll say like, why the fuck would you stay, like fucking leave, but in the moment like I didn't do that. But basically like, yeah, I'm against the wall, and he's like, delete the fucking video or I'll fucking
That's bro, I'm over here like looking at your face, like I'm like, and then it just clicked in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
And then I started laughing in his face, which is bad because why would you
He's like, oh hell no, she's not taking me serious.
Like, long story short, I like tease him. I basically tell him like, hit me, I don't care. He did not hit me, and he did not hit me. We did end up making out though, and then after that, like slowly but surely I started like realizing like, low key I can see why I stayed. I can't understand why I keep staying. And so then slowly I just like started learning to like, it ain't worth it.
Damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know, it's a long process usually when people like try to get away from someone.
Yeah.
A veces no pueden.
I mean, I feel like I will still always have love for some of these people that I like no longer have in my life.
But just from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, some of them I wouldn't mind if you come back.
Oh, that's crazy. Don't tell them they're gonna come back. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
You never forget about the experiences you have with people, especially like if they had a big impact in your life.
Yeah. There's a lot of times like, you know, you never forget the person. Even though they're not around and you probably shouldn't be around them anymore, but
yeah, dude. And then also like I think about how like I forget what I ate this morning, and then I think about like all the memories I have, and like I forget people.
What do you mean?
Like Like, I'm pretty sure you've forgotten people too, like where they come up to you and be like, oh my god, you remember me from this?
I'd be like, damn.
And you have a whole like memory lane of like with them, and then you're like,
yeah, for me to remember someone, they need to, like, if I forget who someone is, they need to give me an exact like memory where I'm like, oh, because if not, I won't even remember them low key. And that happens with like a lot of people.
yeah,
Mostly because I have a bad memory, but
dude, it's because like I feel like once I got older, I got no time for nothing.
dude, it's hard to like make time nowadays, especially when other people, like, everyone's working. It's hard to like schedule time.
Yeah, like
I'm more of a last minute person. Like, I'll do something last minute, but for me to be like, okay, let's do it this day at this time, something comes up, or like, ya no puedo, ya no quiero.
dude, I used to be last minute. Me and my friend, shout out to my girl Leslie, let me tell y'all, for a good 3 months straight, we would do last minute things like, yeah, I'll go pick you up right now, like, okay, I'll get dropped off at your crib, you know, and we would just go like, a ver qué hacer, right?
Hey.
And for literally 3 months straight, we'd be like an escape room. And every time we would find a location, like where to go, it would be closed.
Oh.
And then finally, se nos hizo ir al escape room. Oh my god, y'all.
It was just two of you guys?
Yeah, it was just us.
And you guys solved it, or no?
We solved it because the lady was getting so desesperada with us, because we low-key got high.
Oh, hey.
We low-key got high, right? So like me and her are like cracking up, like we don't know what to do next. Like we already did the the easiest puzzles, right? And so over the head, the lady's like, okay, you have to do this and that, right? And so then we're there like, huh? What, mangoes? What? And then like it was like the most obvious like
Stuff to do.
yes, but we were just like and so then at one point me and Leslie are cracking up, like we're cracking up.
Hey.
And then over the speaker, all you hear is, you bought the cake in the
Oh my god.
And so then me and Leslie like jumped because it was like so loud, and then we started cracking up even more.
Oh, you guys for roommate her, man. She was like, bro, these people aren't even taking me seriously.
So then we're like, oh my god, let's do it before you say no how más and this and that. So we grabbed the stuff, we're doing it, and yeah, like we finished because of the help of her.
Anything you want to put out there?
No, I don't know. Have a good night. They're probably like sitting down like, all the stories she said were half told.
I know we moved from one thing to another. I know nomás cambiaba.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be a hit.
It's okay. Y'all gonna be you guys can always just text her and ask her about the rest.
Right. Right. My number is 313-7. You know on Snap I have you as Daigo.
Really? How you spell that? With the A?
No, die and then go.
Oh. Bro, I just have you as I have you as Adamari, I think, with a bro. I have you as Adamari with a little church from Grupo when we used to go.
Dude, because look at how many Diegos I have.
Damn.
So I was like, no, déjame. And then on phone, I have you with like 3 O's.
Hey. I have you as Adamari, and your picture is the quince picture of us.
Me!
Yeah, that's exactly how I have it, bro. It's literally the picture of us.
Me, bro. Dude, my quince was... Guys, it's so sad. No one went to my 30+ party bus. Only me and my chambelanes.
That's crazy. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, it was a
fake ass people, bro.
Literally.
Those are not real friends, honestly.
Literally. It was for my quince, I had rented a bus for 35 people. And literally, it was only me, my chambelanes, and my sister. And in total, that was only 9 of us. It was so sad.
Dude, that shit was fucked up.
I was like, I mean, I have fun. Don't get me wrong. Me and my chambelanes have fun in the bus, but I feel like,
where the fuck are the friends?
right, like, dude, and it got me mad because I had told my friends from school, like, all right, like, it's set, y'all need to go to church, this and that. My cousins were the ones that were like, you better have some room for us, like this and that. And I was like, okay, like, it's set, y'all need to go. Why the fuck the day of my quince comes, and then no one shows up to church, and then the ones that did show up to church, they were like, oh, we can't go in the bus, we have to go home and change.
Bruh. I think only one of your cousins, it was a guy.
Oh yeah, Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one of my cousins went in there.
I remember him.
Yeah, but I was grateful. No, actually that made me more happy because I didn't expect him to like actually
like be on the bus.
Be on the bus, yeah. I didn't care, bro. Anyone could have came and been like, "Can I go on the bus?" And I would have been like, "Yes,
yeah.
yes,
yes, please,
yes, please." But yeah, like at the time, me and him were really close, and but like before that, we had already known each other. We just weren't as like close. Like no nos hablamos tanto and everything. And yeah, and we had a pretty good time. I think also like we were all like uncomfortable, but like comfortable enough to have fun. I think Kevin even took a nap in there, right?
I don't remember, probably.
Do you remember the Burger King bathroom?
Dude, I still have pictures of, oh my god, on my Snapchat memories. What the? And it was the one right here, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember that.
For my quince, we needed to go to the bathroom, and so we got down at Burger King. They come back running.
Bro, there was duro all over the wall, bro. It was literally on the wall, like.
And I was just about to get down.
Yeah.
I remember, like, ya me ibas a bajar. Y nomás veo a you, Edgar, and Kevin come running back, and they come running back, and they're like, bro, there was shit on the wall. We walked in, you turn around, it's just a big blob of shit.
Dude, literally, like, that shit was nasty.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, no.
What?
I'm looking at throwback videos right now, and I see a video of...
That's crazy. I remember that time. I remember those times.
Literally, look. How did you feel at my quince when it was like packed?
I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if you invited all that, but it was
overwhelmed.
Cool. Yeah.
Look, bro, yo me acuerdo que yo estaba llorando.
Oh, when I realized like a
lot of people were pulling up.
Dude, that shit was packed.
That's me. That's a nightclub, bro.
Dude, it literally looks like a nightclub. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Público de sus Mikey's. They can't even see.
Bro, bro, they're like, damn.
If you guys want to see, I'll show you the link on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people know me, but I don't want to be known anymore, guys.
Really?
No, yeah. I want to like
be unknown, where like you could walk in a crowd and they'll be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Or they won't even notice that you're there.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, at least I don't think you have a bad image, so it's.
I don't know. I feel like personally, I think I do have a bad image of myself, but at the end of the day, like, I really shouldn't care, because it is what it is. People te van a juzgar por lo que ven.
Anything you do. You can literally trip and they'll be like, what the fuck, no sabe caminar?
Yeah. So like, whatever. I mean, I try to be honest. I try to be myself and everything. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes I do be like, damn, like, I wish I didn't do this so they wouldn't see me like this, you know?
But then again, you shouldn't care what other people think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. At least I'm honest and I have the balls to say it.
Right.
Like, sorry, it is what it is. I know I was a little hoe once upon a time.
Great.
But it's like,
Right, but she's not like that no more.
no more, guys. I'm actually seeing some it's like, no.
She's like, thank you for coming on the pod.
Thank you for
I know I postponed it a lot of times. So we were supposed to do this since like months ago.
Yeah, but you know, we've been busy, both of us.
Shit happens. Yeah, and then I've been postponing too because like my attic is so fucking hot, dude. It's well right now with the AC, and I turned it on like 2 hours before you got here. But it was. I
feel like. Yeah, there's no saving you. The attic is always gonna be hot.
Yeah, and then in the winter it gets cold, which I prefer, but you know you could just wear a hoodie. But yeah, that's why I've been postponing a lot.
Yeah, me I've been postponing because I don't have a car, so I'd be with my parents and like they go out a lot, so I'd be like, can I have your car?
Me prestan el carro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay. We did it.
We did it finally.
For real. But anyways, don't forget to add her on Instagram. I'll put her link up here, or her app. And then we're almost to 200 subscribers. We're at 197. If we reach to 200, I'll do a meet and greet. So I know. I'm just kidding. No, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment, to compartir. Comparten con sus exes, you know, with the sneaky links, con los amantes.
Con los que quieren que vean este video.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, y'all know who you say now.
Be like, send it to my ex.
Dude, there's gonna be comments like, we all know who you talking about.
Bro, like, hey, we know who it is. Be like, at him next time.
Right.
But yeah, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. Go on to the podcast Instagram, and we'll see you for the next time.
Period. Bye.
Yeah.
Clock out. Action.